Greetings. This is an awesome activity for those of us that want to self-assess our current level of competency and ability in relation to our work as career development practitioners. To get to this website, you can just click on the link in the wiki, or if it's easier, just go to Google and key in Taking Charge, SAVIE, and one of the first couple of Google hits will be the Taking Charge Self-Assessment for Professional Growth website, as you see on the screen here. If it's your first time in, I suggest you click on the registration tab and just go about setting up an account. You're asked to provide some general information, and then at the bottom, create a username and password unique to you that will allow you to revisit this site and access your information as you move forward with the planning. I'm just going to go back here because if you already have an account set up, easiest way to get access is to click on members. And once you're in, you can just go about keying in your username. Hope I can remember this on the spot. And your password for that website. And what it will do is take you into your account. If you've done any previous work, it will be saved there for future reference. Now, something that we have to just remember to do as practitioners is choose the framework we're interested in. So for us in the school division, it's the Canadian Standards and Guidelines for Career Development Practitioners that we would want to select. And from there, you can go about reading the information, but it's just basically going to allow you to customize some self-assessments and engage in some reflection as you progress with the activity. You can go about this different ways. Just feel free to experiment until you find a way that works for you. I like to click on this By Area tab at the top in order to get things going. And from there, I can go about self-assessing myself on a number of professional competencies. Now, I might do that based on areas I feel that I want to focus on this particular year, or maybe it's I want to do everything just to get a general idea of where I'm at in order to set some goals. Really completely up to you. So what you'll do is just choose from the list of areas. If you decide to go at it this way, I'm clicking on core competencies. And what I can do is read the competency of professional behavior. For example, it says follow the code of ethics and apply the ethical decision-making model. I can look more into that to decide if I have that skill or not. If I feel I have that skill, I can click acquired. Demonstrate professional attributes. Again, if you need more information, you can look it up. Otherwise, click whether you have it or not. Relationships with professionals. Maybe I don't feel I have a commitment to lifelong learning, or maybe I don't feel that I'm up to date with technology, whatever. You could just work through the list and save it when you are finished. And what that will do is as you go back in, it will just save anything that you have chosen. From there, once you go through all of this, you can work through the tabs at the top. So beginning with the self-evaluation, which is what we're doing here, then you can move on to gather evidence. And just in keeping with this example that I just showed you, if I click on the gather evidence tab, anything that I showed that I have actually acquired, from those professional behaviors that we looked at just a couple seconds ago, it then allows me to go in and key in samples of evidence that I have that I actually do have that particular competency. And this can help you gain ideas as to items to include in your portfolios or whatever. So it might be something that you want to extend. From there, you can move along to develop a learning plan. And basically, again, once you've inputted information in those initial self-evaluations, you can go and assess those particular competencies that you feel you have acquired or those that you have not acquired and rate yourself based on a bit of a rubric as to your current situation and your desired situation. Again, really handy tools in growing as professionals and helping us to set some fairly smart, I'm going to use that word, smart goals for ourselves. And at any given time, you can also click on your current portfolio and change any information which you deem appropriate. So I hope this just gives you a little bit of an overview of how to use the Taking Charge Self-Assessment for Professional Growth website. I think it's a very handy tool for us as career development practitioners. I hope you will use it, and feel free to, contact us if you have any questions and how it might support you in your learning. Thank you.